Daily Broadside at 938. Let's talk about this presidential ballroom. Man, look, I don't care anything about it because, as has been stated by many people, we've updated the White House many times over the last 100 or so years. It's no big deal, you know. Barack threw in a basketball court. You know, Truman threw in a bowling alley. Whatever, man. It is what it is. And the good part about it is this new, I think it's going to be 90,000 square feet, is going to house, you know, state dinners and stuff for every president on either side of the aisle from heretofore. Now, I'm understanding that is, you know, currently the capacity for a dinner, you know, or a gala or whatever you want to call it, is like 79 people, which I wouldn't have guessed would be that small, but apparently that's what it is. So I can see the need for it, and it is what it is. And if Trump and his cronies are paying for it, although I saw the list of donors today, and you can't tell me that A, that's not a huge tax write-off, and B, they want to build it so they can get to those ballrooms and schmooze with congressmen. So I get the whole act. It's not that big of a secret, but I'm not on the hook necessarily. And you could argue that, you know, taxpayers are on the hook because you're getting a tax break. No, they're just not paying as much tax, which ipso facto could mean it's not important. But here's the issue I have. Why does it cost $300 million to build 90,000 square feet? I'm choking myself out. Look, here's the thing, right? By my math, 90,000 square feet at a cost of $300 million is $3,300 a square foot, okay? None of us could afford a house if houses cost that much money, dude. That's like a 1,700 square foot house costing $5.6 million. Nobody that lives in most people, the majority of people that live in 1,700 square foot houses can't afford almost $6 million for a mortgage, right? That's ridiculous, okay? By comparison, a Walmart is, like a supercenter Walmart is easily double that. 170, 180, 190,000 square feet. And they cost, you know, a Walmart costs, just a regular Walmart, is somewhere between $5 and $30 million to build, which is still insane. I don't know if that's just brick and mortar, turnkey, you're ready to put all the goods in it. That can't be inventory. If that's inventory, totally understand. If it's not inventory, it's a little pricey because you still got to put like $11 million worth of crap in it. But my point is this: you can build a 95 to 150,000 square foot Walmart for upwards of $30 million, and you can't build a $90,000 ballroom. Now I get there's a lot of probably secretive stuff, you know, bulletproof this, bullet resistant this, and all the electronics, but I don't know how we've gotten to $300 million. And I'll tell you another thing, while we're talking about exorbitant prices, $300 million was like the projected amount that was going to cost to build the Obama National Library, Presidential Library Museum. And now it's ballooned up. They think it's over $600 million, and it's supposed to be like $850 million by the time it's done. Dude, I've never built a presidential library, but I've built a lot of things in my life, and I'm pretty sure I could go in there and be like, look, I'll do it for $80 million right now. And I could get enough of my friends, and I mean, it's taken 4 years already, and I think enough of my friends, $80 million spread over 4 or 5 years, I think we can knock it out. I mean, you know, I'll sub out, you know, some stuff I don't know how to do. You know, I've never done vertical concrete walls. That's what that thing looks like it has, but, you know, I can sub that stuff out. I got $80 million to play with. Like, that's $850 million for a museum. Does that mean that the president that runs and wins in 2052 or whatever year we have an election then, and then, you know, in 2061 he builds his own presidential library, it's going to be like a $3 billion extravagance? Like, I mean, where do we go from here? You know, it's a little stupid. It's a lot stupid, really. Just go, you dumb moron. People are so dumb. If I'd wanted to go in front of you, I would have. God bless. People are so stupid. Anyway, my point is this. I don't know what my point is because people are dumb. But no, it's insane how much we're spending on this stuff. And here's the thing, right? For $605 million or whatever, pretty sure I could come in on time. You know what I mean? But they're 4 years overdue with this dumb thing, and it looks ridiculous. It looks like some kind of brutalist architecture you'd see in Serbia in like the 90s, you know? But anyway, I think that's all I have to say about that. Y'all have a good one, Kitty.